Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading, and this is a reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon and Rising for May 2021. And keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you. And if it doesn't, feel free to check your other placements here in the channel as well. So Aquarius, I already have your cards from the pre-shuffle, and every month I open up with the card that represents you and the card that represents your environment. But this month we are going to do it differently. We have the card that represents you and the card that represents the shadow side. And the shadow side, what I mean with that is a situation, a person, an energy, an influence that is not acknowledged by you. It's something that is lurking beyond the surface, but it is still influencing the situation. It's something that you should be aware of, okay? And we are gonna open up with those cards. So we have card representing you. Okay, that's beautiful. We have the Magician. And the shadow side, we have the Chariot. Okay, wow. Okay, that's such a strong opening for your reading. So, the Magician. What I'm hearing here is focus. I feel like you have a lot of power this month to manifest whatever you want and whatever you need. But you need focus. You need to decide what you want to focus your efforts, your energy, your intention. And because I'm seeing this scattered, I'm seeing all this energy that is so abundant, that is so powerful even to manifest whatever you want, to attract for yourself, to make things happen. But I see it scattered, being employed in things that are just all over the place. And this is complemented to me here by the Chariot, because what is in the shadow side is that first, things are gonna move very fast. And I feel like things are gonna move way faster than you expected. And you might be caught off surprise. And I think that's why it's important to focus with the Magician, to not employ your energy in areas of your life that are not that important. Because once things start moving, I think that you can easily feel overwhelmed. And okay, the image that I'm having in my mind is this: it's a man in a chariot, and he has the horses and he has all this power, but he needs to be holding on to them, to the reins, strongly and firmly before they start running. Because if he's not aware, even though he has all that power in there in front of him, all those horses, once they start running, if he's not holding them firmly, then he's just gonna be all over the place. He's just gonna be pulled by them. And it will be, I keep seeing this man like struggling to try and reach for the reins after the horses started running already. And you will see that it's way harder. So this is what I mean with it. And I don't know that it's very metaphorical, but I hope it makes sense to you. But it's like, focus now. Focus now and try to be in control over your thoughts, over your emotions, over your resources, and to have a very clear focus of what you want to do, where you want to spend your time on. Because once the horses start running, once the situation starts moving very fast, if you're not very grounded in what you want, what you need, how you're gonna do things, you are gonna feel very lost. Okay, and I think that that's exactly what you're not seeing here with the Chariot, because the Chariot is the shadow side, is that things will move way faster than you think. It's almost like, even though you are the Magician here, you're leaving everything for tomorrow, or thinking like, nah, there's no worry, there's still so much time to plan ahead, and there's still so much time to do these things, and I have time, and then suddenly time will be removed from you, and things will start moving very fast. And this is not something bad. I don't see this as something bad, because this is a very positive combination here for me. So it's not like something bad will happen for you out of a sudden. I think that this is something that you have been waiting for a long time. We'll see with the cards when we open the rest, because I don't know what this month is really about for you. But my first intuition here, the feeling that I'm getting, is that this is something that you have been wanting for a while, and this is something good. But it's just that it will happen, and it will come so fast that might catch you out of, might just get you out of surprise. Anyway, I'm losing my words, but I think you understand what I mean. Okay, let's take a look at your cards now. So we have the Six of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Emperor. Okay, interesting. The Eight of Wands, again, as I said, very fast movement. Yeah, the end of a waiting. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. It's interesting that we got both the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and both cards also came for Capricorn. So if you have strong Capricorn placements or strong Saturn also in your chart, I would definitely watch the Capricorn reading as well. Okay? Okay. There is definitely a lesson here in this last row. But let's start up with the first row. It's so interesting here because even though you are coming up as the magician, as someone who really has a lot of power to manifest whatever you want this month, the situation is not making you believe that. And I think that you might start this month, and well, we are already in the middle of the month. I'm sorry for all the delay in these readings, but actually we are already in the middle of the month. But I have this feeling of actually being quite pessimistic this month, especially with the Six of Wands in the reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, but when it comes here in the reverse, it just shows me, well, exactly the opposite. It's a card of feeling that you lost on something, that you lost on a battle, that you didn't have the victory that you were hoping for. Okay? And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, which confirms this feeling, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's very abundant and she's very independent and secure in everything that she has, but she's coming also out here in the reverse. So there is a feeling of not having enough, okay, of not having won the battle that you wanted to win. There is something here that you wanted to accomplish that you are feeling like you haven't, which is so funny when you are coming as the magician. So I see this huge potential here for you to conquer whatever you want this month and to really make things work for you, but you're still feeling that you are losing. And the problem here for me is where this feeling is taking you. It's taking you to the Emperor. And when I see the Emperor here, is a huge ego. That's the thing. It's a very big ego. It's when we feel insecure and we try to inflate our ego to feel better about ourselves. So we make ourselves look bigger, we make ourselves look stronger. And we rely too much in the pride and in the ego because we are lacking on true self-esteem. Okay? And this is being very clear here to me. And if this doesn't resonate with you but resonates with someone that you have been dealing with, this could also represent someone in your life at the moment. Although for many of you, I'm picking up as this energy coming from you, but this could be someone that you have been dealing with. But I'm really feeling this Emperor as coming from you. It's very Saturnian here for me. Even though this is not a card of Saturn, this is a card of Mars, so I usually read the Emperor as a Scorpio or Aries. I'm picking up this very Saturnian energy of this person who is mature and is ahead of its age, and you are ruled by Saturn as well. Saturn is the old ruler of Aquarius. But since the Emperor is coming right after these two cards of defeat, I don't trust it. I don't trust this confidence here. I don't trust that this confidence is true. I don't trust that it's real. That's the thing. Okay? So this is interesting here for me. So I wonder why, Aquarius. Like, what happened here? What did you feel that you lost that is making you sit in a seat of pride? And for me, that is clear, because we also have the Queen of Wands in the reverse under that Emperor. So this is how the Emperor is showing himself up as someone who is strong, who is confident, who is in power, who is in control. And underneath it, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. How you are really feeling on the inside is a lack of confidence. Why? And as I said, as I opened up saying about you being the magician and the situation is going to move very fast, we have this here as well. So we have the Eight of Wands, which is a card of very fast movement. but it's leading to the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Seven of Pentacles is a card of harvest. It's when we prepare the terrain, we plant the seeds, we water them, and then we wait for them to grow. It's Saturn. This is Saturn. This is the representation of Saturn. It's delayed gratification. It's working hard for something that will generate results all the way ahead in the future. Okay, but it's coming out in the reverse. So there is an unwillingness to wait for that. There is a fast movement that is coming unprepared, being caught out of guard, not having enough time to prepare, or not having put on the work and just wanting to move fast. Take it as it resonates. For some of you, there might be a willingness or a wish to move on too fast without actually taking the precautions and preparing yourself and setting the basis. And for other of you, it can just be what I opened up saying with the Chariot, that there are very sudden changes that are gonna surprise you. And if you haven't prepared ahead beforehand, it might make you feel very powerless with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, okay? And what I do like here in the end, in this very last row, is because there is a lesson here. And I feel like the tarot just gave us a tip on how to handle this month and how to handle the situation. And for me, this is very clear. And this is a month. It's important for you to focus on what you want, on what you need, and have strong boundaries. But I can't stop myself from feeling this lesson of giving and receiving. It's not just about what you want here this month. It's not just about what you need, what you want. It's about balancing your needs with the needs of the other. Okay? It's about giving and receiving. It's not just receiving and holding on to your resources, because this is a man who is holding on to his resources. Okay? So it's not just about holding on, because here he's letting go of it. It's about giving back to society, giving back to other people. Okay? And this, by doing this is what takes you towards feeling more powerful within yourself, because this is a card of powerlessness. When the Five of Pentacles is upright, it's a card of despair, of feeling left out in the cold, of being alone and not having enough resources. Okay? And actually, look how interesting it is, because this is the 5, it comes right after the 4. So we hold on too much to the little coins that we have, and where does it take us? We lose everything. But now here we have it in the reverse. And it's when we release of the need to have everything under our control, it's when we release the overprotection over our resources, our love, our time, our financial resources, whatever they are. When we release them, is when karma starts bringing that back to us. You know, it's about giving and receiving. And that's why when we give money to charity, to other people, money comes back to us. This is just the law of karma. That's how it works. For things to come, we need to make space for them. So we make space for them by opening up and giving away, and giving to society and helping other people. And then we trust that we will be taken care of as well, because that's the law of karma. That's just how it works, and that's it. Okay, so this is a tip for you here, a way for you, whatever you felt that you lost here, whatever you felt that didn't come out your way and it's making you feel insecure here or powerless, you can manifest whatever you want with this Magician. You can. And the way to do that is by giving your resources, okay, of any kind. Be your time, your care, your love, your affection, your ears, by listening to other people. Whatever it is, it's giving that you receive. Okay? So Aquarius, let's get some oracle cards for you just to close it off. Okay, this is so interesting. So this also confirms And then at the bottom of the deck we have butterfly, spirit transformation is beautiful. Okay, but it's so interesting what I said, because I said that for some of you it could be that you were trying to move too fast, and for others it would be that the change would just come very fast. And then we got turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. So I think that for many of you, you are indeed trying to move too fast without setting the strong foundations for something here to happen. It's just wanting to see the results with that magician energy, because the magician for me is, even though many readers read the magician as ruled by Mercury, I always read it as ruled by Mars. It has all that manifestation power, and it's very Aries energy, the starter, the initiator of the zodiac. So even though you have the magician energy, there can be a tendency to overuse it and want things to come too fast, of impatience, you know, like just want the rewards, just want to get going without actually preparing the ground for it to happen. So indeed, this month is way better to take things slow, but do them in a way that is pragmatic, and doing them in a way that is responsible, and set the strong foundations for things to give you the reward in the future. Let's see, one more card. Yeah, so we have here the card co-create. Sorry, I'm showing the card to the microphone. Let me show it to the camera. So we have the card co-create, and again it evokes me that message of working together, you know, of giving to other people, of cooperating. Okay, so you can create with other people as well. You can count on your friends, you can count on people to help you through this process as well, by giving them your time as well, you know. And let's get one last card here for you, Aquarius. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, look at this. New moon in Virgo, I time to give rather than take. And I have been talking about it here. So indeed, this is a month to give, okay? This is a month to really focus on being generous, on giving it to other people, okay? You can't make this up. You saw me shuffling this. And so it's very important this month to not focus only on your needs, but how can you give as well? How can you give time? How can you give affection? Not just wanting to receive, okay? How can you be useful to society, especially since you, Aquarius, you are the ruler of the 11th house, the group, you know? So you want to connect with the group. So do it. So return this to society in a way that is selfless, okay? Without thinking of what you will get out of it, just for the sake of helping, just for the sake of giving. So Aquarius, that's all I have for you this month, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe down below, especially when you give a thumbs up to this video. It really helps YouTube to show it to more people and for the channel to gain more visibility. So I'll see you next month. Take care and bye bye.